All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and it seems like Benny then dropped some more breaking news. Now, I didn't see this coming, and this is my first time hearing about this. And Benny uploaded and said that breaking news: Biden family attacked in DC. Secret Services open fire. Joe on lockdown. DC failed state. Man, oh man, boy. That's why I say, man, you just never know. You just never know what's going to go on. And old creepy Joe, the man that is literally destroying our country right before our eyes, is the reason why we want this man gone and we want Trump in office. Now, if y'all haven't seen my video from yesterday that we went over the video with Trump pretty much announcing Tucker as his vice president, and I would absolutely love that, man. Trump and Tucker, look, sign me up every day, all day, twice a day. I would take that. I would take that. But like I said, we definitely going to check this out. Let's see exactly what happened. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. And I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. And shout out to the ones that always stay to the very end, watch the entire video. I would really, really appreciate everybody that does that. That way YouTube will share the video so more people can see my reaction. So I need y'all help for that. So like I said, make sure if you just clicked on this video, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Watch the video to the very end. Let me know in the comment section that you did. I would really, really appreciate it. Without further ado, y'all, let's dive straight into this and let's see exactly what happened. And shout out to Benny, man. He always drops the news. I will leave his original video in the description. That way y'all can go over there to Benny channel, go show him some love. The man putting in work, y'all. Without further ado, let's go.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. You best start believing in failed anarcho-tyranny societies because
you're
living in one. That's right. Look at this headline. You look at stuff like this on Twitter, you're like, there's no way this is real, right? Inside Paper's a good account on Twitter, but no way. Breaking Secret Service agents protecting Biden's granddaughter open fire on people trying to break in to their Secret Service vehicles inside of Washington, D.C. No way. Can't be true.
Wow.
Can't be true. No way this is real.
We got a Fox News alert. This is brand new, just into the newsroom. The Associated Press is reporting that Secret Service agents protecting President Biden's granddaughter opened fire after 3 people tried to break into an unmarked Secret Service vehicle in the nation's capital. Agents assigned to Naomi Biden were with her in Washington's Georgetown neighborhood when they saw 3 people trying to break into an unoccupied SUV. One agent opened fire. No one was hurt. As soon as we get more information, we will go down to D.C. for the latest.
Georgetown. We were just in D.C. actually filming on crime in Washington, D.C. Let me tell you what, Georgetown is like the last, it's like the tip top of the Eiffel Tower, okay? Like everything in Paris can be bad, but at least at the top of the Eiffel Tower, things are good. Once the crime reaches the top of the Eiffel Tower, then you know Paris has fallen. When the crime reaches Georgetown, which is where all the fancy, they don't even allow buses to go through Georgetown. They don't allow metro stations in Georgetown. They literally fought in order to stop metro stations, for the subway, from going through Georgetown. Because Georgetown was such a pretentious, fussy, white privileged neighborhood. Brad Pitt has a home in Georgetown. Like various Hollywood stars, like people, like the biggest names in all of lobbying and all of politics, they all have their little houses in Georgetown. The TV news anchors have their houses in Georgetown. And now look at this headline from Fox News. 3 thieves caught trying to steal Secret Service SUV
overnight.
Well, they sort of buried the lead here. The Secret Service opened fire on them. Check this out. Opens fire protecting Biden granddaughter. At around, it was nearly midnight on Sunday in Georgetown, Secret Service agents encountered possibly 3 individuals breaking a window on a parked and unoccupied government vehicle. The agency confirmed in a statement. During the encounter, federal agents discharged service weapons, believe that no one was struck. They don't know. But these guys were breaking into Biden's granddaughters. No word whether this was probably the look on her face when Naomi Biden started deleting all the black squares and all the BLM stuff that she posted as her vehicle gets broken into. There's Naomi Biden right there. Ooh, boy, what a creepy family. Here's a statement from the Secret Service. During this encounter, federal agents discharged service weapons, believe that no one was struck. They believe that no one was struck. They're not sure. The offenders immediately fled the scene in a red vehicle. Regional Outlook issued supporting units. There was no threat to any protectees. Oh, okay, well, you're discharging weapons while you're protecting Joe Biden's granddaughter's house. You know what? You people voted for this. You deserve it.
Service opening fire to protect President Biden's granddaughter. Peter?
Yes, the carjacking and car stealing problem in Washington, D.C. has now extended to somebody with Secret Service protection. At 11:58 p.m. last night in Georgetown, which is about a mile and a half from where we're standing right now, Secret Service officers who are assigned to protect Naomi Biden, that's President Biden's granddaughter, Hunter Biden's daughter, opened fire at 3 people who were trying to steal one of the Secret Service vehicles. We don't know exactly what kind of a car this was, but according to the Secret Service, who just sent us a statement, Secret Service agents encountered possibly 3 individuals breaking a window on a parked and unoccupied government vehicle. During the encounter, a federal agent discharged a service weapon, and it is believed no one was struck. The offenders immediately fled the scene in a red vehicle, and a regional lookout was issued to supporting units. That means that somebody tried to steal a Secret Service car from the agents that were protecting the president's granddaughter, and they got away. They're still out there this morning. Back to you.
So they couldn't even catch him.
That's crazy. They got away.
I can't believe they got away, but I can't believe they would target the president's granddaughter's car. They picked the wrong car to break into.
There are so many cars that are getting broken into in Washington,
Yeah.
D.C. It's possible, just based on the
no
volume, that they had no idea.
Yeah.
But if they did know, that's even more extraordinary. Either way, these guys are out there in a red car.
Right. If they got the
got
car,
away.
she had an Apple tag. That was the instruction. Get an Apple tag and drop it in there. Thanks so much,
Boy,
Peter.
boy, boy.
More.
Oh my God, look at these headlines. Secret Service agents protecting Joe Biden's granddaughter opened fire. You know what's crazy about DC is that nobody in DC other than the Bidens and the Speaker of the House have Secret Service. So the rest of us just have to live under this anarcho-tyranny hellscape that has been created by Democrats in Washington. And you know what? You voted for it, you people. I moved out of Washington, D.C. You people that are stuck there, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't.
There you go, Benny.
Had enough. I moved out. It was painful. It was expensive. It was the toughest thing I've ever done. I got the hell out of there. I saw the way it was going. And you should too if you're listening to this. These people are suicidal. They will vote for this and they'll continue to vote for this until the Biden.
Exactly. Benny is preaching right now. You voted for this crap. You voted for Joe Biden. And a lot of people start to try to say, hey, we should feel sorry for him. No, y'all voted for this. We didn't want Biden in the office. Y'all voted for this. Like I said before, ever since this man been in office, this country has just went straight to hell, basically. It's so much stuff happening with the border. Won't close the border. It's always something going on with Biden. This is the reason why our country like this. This is the reason why even his own side want him to step down, because it's always something. Just like I said, I mentioned this before. I know the left don't like hearing this. When did you hear stuff like this when Trump was in the White House? When Trump was president, did you hear any of this stuff happening? No. There was no wars. There was no breaking into the White House or them shooting at the car, the SUVs. It wasn't none of that. None of that. This tells you everything you need to know. And I can just imagine how some of these comments there. So look, somebody said, don't blame me. I voted for President Trump. I thank God every day that I am an American and not a Democrat. I say we leave him with no security and no way to protect himself, and he is doing to the United States citizen. So think about this. Are these the Secret Service agents who couldn't catch the perpetrator, the same Secret Service agents that couldn't find the person who left I ain't even gonna say the word, in the White House? That's pathetic. This is perfect. You reap what you sow, and Biden has sold thousands of acres of this content in America trying to get sympathy before the hammer drops on the crooked family enterprise. That right there is just some of the comments that a lot of people are saying right now. They're basically saying you get what you voted for. This is the crap we have to deal with while Joe Biden is still in office. It's always something negative, nothing positive. It's never nothing positive. While Joe Biden laid back at the beach, you got Trump going to the UFC, getting applauded by everybody when it was him, Tucker, all of them. Joe Rogan was there. Kid Rock. Like, come on, man. This is just the stuff we have to deal with. Always something.
Just put on MAGA hats. Until Naomi Biden puts on a MAGA hat and says, I am voting for Trump over my grandfather, I will not feel sorry for you. I'm done. I'm done feeling sorry for these people. You get what you voted for. Secret Service agents protecting you. Fire shots. So they have no idea if they hit anyone, and these guys got away. So you can go and attack someone who's under Secret Service protection, and you get away?
And
you can get away?
They got
How bad
away.
is crime
That's crazy.
in Washington, D.C.? Glad you asked. This is a dude who does communications for a bunch of Republican stuff, Steve Guest. This is the culture they've created. The only difference is you and I don't get Secret Service agents. Well, yeah, you and I don't have to live in these places. I live inside of a very, very law and order area, adjacent to probably one of the toughest sheriffs in all of America. Here in Florida. So I chose a place that prosecutes criminals heavily.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the Soros prosecutor was thrown out of office by Ron DeSantis, where I live. Totally effing awesome. That's the kind of place I want to live in, right? Soros prosecutor started to F around, and he found out.
Yep.
Crime has become so bad in the nation's capital. This is a member of Congress, Andy Biggs, that 3 carjackers attempted to break into the SUV with Joe Biden's granddaughter in it. That's not true. But she was around there because they were protecting her house. Lawlessness is rampant. Requires better intervention. Yeah. So you will recall that also a Democrat member of Congress, Henry Cuellar, was carjacked. He had his car stolen from him along with his munchies.
Tonight, a member of Congress has reportedly just been carjacked at gunpoint in the Navy Yard area of Washington, D.C. Now, this is according to sources. These that you're looking at on screen are live pictures. As you might imagine, there is a heavy police presence. The member is Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar of Texas. As you can imagine, the large police presence on scene. Axios is now reporting that the car or the location here is near a dorm that houses dozens of members of Congress in that Navy Yard area. The Axios reporter said at least 3 suspects were involved and that Cuellar's phone and vehicle were taken during this incident. And we, of course, will keep you updated on this. We'll check back in with
the crazy part about this is, did we just do a video last week of another member? I think of the Democrat that got carjacked, got their back windows knocked out, shot out, or something like that. It's constantly happening to Democrats. Very, very interesting.
Live pictures, and we'll find out if we can get Congressman Cuellar to come on and give us.
How long until somebody gets really, really hurt? You know my stance on the show, of course. I'm a big-time advocate for peace. I do not want America at war. I do not want wars in our streets, but it seems like the enemy is already here.
Yep.
Congressman getting carjacked, Secret Service popping off warning shots to protect VIPs. We're still not going to acknowledge that restorative justice is the root cause of all this madness. Restorative justice is the term that is used to say, oh, the incarceration rate has been really, really high among this certain minority of people. And so therefore, we shouldn't put those people in jail ever again. That's what restorative justice is. Let's go ahead and check the numbers. How's BLM done? Remember, Washington, D.C. painted on the ground in front of the White House, defund the police. They painted it on the ground.
Defund the police.
2003, year-to-date crime comparison.
That's the thing. They be hollering defund the police, but then as soon as something happened, they trying to call them. Ain't that kind of crazy that you'll holler, we need to defund the police, but as soon as you get carjacked or somebody do something to you, who the first person you call? 911. Boy, I'm telling you, the hypocrisy, man. It's the double talking.
See why my got out of D.C.? You want to see why I literally fled? I have no shame in saying that. I fled DC with my family. I had like a 6-month-old, my daughter, and I fled DC. The crime literally came to our door, and we said we're out because I saw this coming a mile away. And people like the Bidens should have seen it too. Let's see, from 2022 to 2023, how much has how much has Black Lives Matter, restorative justice, intersectionality justice? How much has judicial reform? How much has this affected the people of Washington, D.C.? By the way, a very black city, like a city that has a much higher than the national average population of black people. So this is disproportionately affecting them. Homicide rate is up 32%. Sex abuse is up 1%. Assault with a dangerous weapon is up 3%. Robbery is up 69%. Violent crime total is up 39%. Motor vehicle theft is up 98%.
Bro, if motor vehicle theft is up 98%, I'd be scared to drive. I probably will only drive in the daytime. I'm not going out at night. Even though they can still get you in the daytime, but I take my chances in the daytime than I will at nighttime. Because it seems like if you try to drive at nighttime, no sooner you stop at the red light, you never know what side somebody gonna come on with a gun. You know what I'm saying? So, it's no way. I'm like, Ben, there's no way I can live in Washington, D.C. if it's like that. Now, I didn't know anything about this or how they rates and stuff, they crime rates and stuff is. You telling me 98% when they come? That's like almost 100%. That's like almost every time I walk out my house, there's a chance I get my car jacked. It's like, damn, can you even drive in Washington?
Arson is up 125%. Arson is what got me out. They burned the house down.
Arson.
My neighbor's house, they burned it down. I live in a row house. The fires went into my house, went into my daughter's nursery.
Oh, my God.
Arson up 125%. Well, I felt that.
That's high.
Theft up 22%. Just all theft. It's a failed state. It's a failed state. Just call it what it is. This is a failed state. It should be shut down. There should be no DC. There should be no DC government. They should go back to home rule, where Congress effectively, like the Congress effectively like takes control of DC and rules DC. That's how it should work.
I couldn't live there.
And you shouldn't be able to be a resident of DC. Period. So it doesn't have states voting rights. It doesn't have any electoral college votes. It's not a real place. It was never intended to be a real place.
Right.
And then there should be like you should put it in charge of warlord. Like it should just be like a police federalized city. I'm totally in favor of that. This is our nation's capital, damn it. Like, How embarrassing is this on the world stage that this happened? Like, I'm telling you, I don't feel sorry, though, for Democrats that are getting robbed in this. I don't feel sorry. I don't want it to happen, but that doesn't mean I have to feel
exactly. I would say that, at this point, you never want nobody to get shot, regardless, like I said, if it's his screen. You don't want nobody getting shot at or this and that. But at the same time, you will start to look at it. Why should I keep feeling bad every time something like this start to happen, but yet this is the crap y'all voted in. Y'all voted in this man. And since he been in office, it's just been going downhill. But like I said, at the same time, I don't wish carjacking or nothing on anybody. But this right here is just got out of hand.
Stage that this happened. Like I'm telling you, I don't feel sorry though for Democrats that are getting robbed in this. I don't feel sorry. I don't want it to happen, but that doesn't mean I have to feel sorry for you. You're getting what you voted for. You advocate for these policies. You posted the black square. You said BLM. You said that the judicial system is structurally shot through with white supremacy.
Yep.
You people are getting what you voted for. And actually, that's justice in and of itself.
Yep.
Stay safe out there, kids. Move the hell out of these places. Get out of these cities. These people are utterly suicidal. And what will it take to stop these policies? What will it take? Until they start putting on MAGA hats and voting Trump, I got nothing for you. I got no sympathy here. And if you have no sympathy either, like, share, and subscribe to our
shout out to Benny, man. For yet another great video. Shout out to Benny. Like I said, I don't wish harm on anybody, but like Benny said, you get what you vote for. These are the policies y'all choose to have. I mean, come on, 98% when it comes to motor theft? What? Man, I'd be scared to even go outside to get in my car to pull out the driveway. Somebody can be in the bushes. I did not know Washington, D.C. was that high in their crime rate. I did not know that. That's a first for me. But man, like I say, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. If you did make it to the end, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what y'all think about all of this, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.